Get acquainted with the news of the legislation adopted this week.
Law of the Republic of Uzbekistan on amendments and additions to some legal acts of the Republic of Uzbekistan due to further improvement of the corporate governance system. The Law of the Republic of Uzbekistan on amendments and additions to some legal acts of the Republic of Uzbekistan due to further improvement of the corporate governance system amended and supplemented some legislative acts. According to the addendum to the law on limited and additional liability companies, the supervisory board of a company with a state share in the authorized capital of more than 50% includes at least one independent member. Candidates for independent members are selected by the supervisory board of the company. If, as a result of a violation by the executive body of the company of the procedure for concluding a major transaction or a transaction with affiliated persons, damage was caused to the company and, at the same time, the fault of the director or members of the management board of the company or the trustee is proved in accordance with the procedure established by law, they bear subsidiary liability for the obligations of the company to reimburse debts to creditors in case of insufficiency of his property. Law of the Republic of Uzbekistan on amendments and additions to some legal acts of the Republic of Uzbekistan. The Law of the Republic of Uzbekistan on amendments and additions to some legal acts of the Republic of Uzbekistan was adopted. Accordingly, the law on the Commissioner for the Protection of the Rights and the Legitimate Interests of Business Entities under the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan added to the duties of a representative for the protection of the rights of entrepreneurs, electronic accounting of the check register, maintaining an electronic register of mandatory requirements. According to the addendum to the law on auditing activities, Republican Public Associations of Auditors additionally approved the regulation on holding the qualification exam, the procedure for issuing, reissuing, prolonging and terminating the validity of the auditor's qualification certificate, and a standard program for advanced training of auditors, conduct a qualifying examination, issue an auditor's qualification certificate. Decree of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan on priority organizational measures for the effective implementation of the activities of the executive authorities of the Republic. The Decree of the President on priority organizational measures for the effective implementation of the activities of the executive authorities of the Republic approved. Total limited number of managerial employees 56,573. A unified list of executive authorities of the Republic 69 in total, including ministries 21, committees 12, agencies 25, inspections 11. In total, 17,447 state units will be reduced in the system of ministers and departments, while it is strictly forbidden to introduce additional state units of management at the expense of their extra budgetary funds. Uniform requirements for the formation of structural divisions and the introduction of positions in the executive authorities of the Republic, ministries, committees, agencies, and inspections have also been approved. In particular, the ratio of managers and leaders should be at least 1/3 of the central office. Resolution of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan on measures aimed at further development of the physiology and pulmonology service in 2023-2026. According to the resolution of the President on measures aimed at further development of the physiatric and pulmonological service in 2023-2026, on the basis of physiatric departments and offices of district, city, multidisciplinary central polyclinics, physiopulmonology departments will be created. The positions of the chief pulmonologist in regional multidisciplinary medical centers will be transferred to physiatric and pulmonology centers in the region. Sleep apnea centers to diagnose and treat disorders of night sleep quality and respiratory function will be established. Annually from 2023, the number of screening examinations for latent tuberculosis infection up to 1 million people. Treatment coverage of patients with latent tuberculosis infection up to 21,000 people. Operational genetic molecular diagnostic coverage of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, which allows to simultaneously detect resistance to anti-tuberculosis drugs of the first and second line up to 120,000 people. Provision of medicines for TB patients 18,000 people. Resolution of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan on additional measures to further improve the activities of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. According to the resolution of the President on additional measures to further improve the activities of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Chamber of Commerce and Industry was granted a number of powers. Among other things, the Chamber can apply to the Supreme Court on behalf of its members and file a complaint for review of judicial decisions in economic, administrative, civil and criminal cases. From February 1st, 2023, micro, small and medium-sized businesses will be accepted as members of the Chamber free of charge, without paying membership and entry fees. The Chamber is exempted from paying the state fee for petitions, lawsuits and appeals, and cassation complaints filed with the courts in the interests of entrepreneurs. According to the decision, under the regional branches of the Chamber, on the basis of the public, business councils consisting of at least 20 leading entrepreneurs will be created. Resolution of the Cabinet of Ministers of the Republic of Uzbekistan on measures to organize the activities of the collective groups followers of Tomaris at the departments of the internal affairs bodies on women's issues. According to the resolution of the Cabinet of Ministers on measures to organize the activities of the collective groups followers of Tomaris at the departments of the internal affairs bodies on women's issues from June 1, 2023, the activities of the collective groups followers of Tomaris will be organized with the involvement of women aged 18 to 30 on a voluntary basis years of age, having a general secondary or secondary specialized education, permanently residing in the assigned territory and possessing communicative and organizational skills. One of the main tasks of these groups is to assist in identifying issues that negatively affect the behavior of girls studying in secondary specialized and vocational educational institutions, as well as those related to the violation of their rights and interests.
You can get acquainted with these and other news in the legislation through the Telegram channel of the Ministry of Justice, Legal Information.